Free Friday. Today's quote comes from Coleman Young, who said, "Courage is one step ahead of fear." Hi, my name is Christopher D'Armani, and I help authors go from blank page to finished first draft to published book with ease. And today's quote is one of those really beautiful ones that I love because it places the emphasis where it belongs, on the courage, not on the fear. Too many people allow themselves to have their entire lives dictated by fear, and that's just flat out wrong. It really, really is. Because so often our fears aren't really based in reality. The dictionary definition of fear is an intensely unpleasant emotional response to a perceived danger or threat. So that can take a huge variety of forms, right? It can be psychological. It can be in response to facing our own perceived limitations. It can be doing something that we're not feeling competent at yet. It can be stepping out of our comfort zone. All of these things can arise fear. Same thing like with impostor syndrome, where we don't believe that it really boils down to we feel like a fraud because we don't feel competent or confident. When the reality is you don't feel either of those things until after you confront the fear and go do the thing that you're afraid of. That's just how it works. And often as writers, we will allow this fear to stop us from working on our first draft every single day. And that's hugely problematic. But why do we do this? There's a number of different reasons. Sometimes it's fear of success. If I complete my first draft and finish it, oh my goodness, then I'm one step closer to actually putting it out in the world where it could be judged by people that I don't even know. But it could have been worse, it'll be judged by people that I do know, right? So that's one thing. Then we can have the fear of failure. Well, maybe I won't be able to finish my book. Maybe nobody will read my book. Well, the reality is, as you're writing this book right now, or actually as you're not writing this book right now, no one's reading your book right now. Your absolute worst fear is you're already living it and your book isn't even finished yet. So given that you're living your worst fear already and your book isn't even finished, wouldn't it be more authentic to actually complete the thing and see if your fear has any valid response in society? Because I don't think it will. I really don't. And that's one of the reasons I love Fear Free Friday. Embrace the courage, embrace the gratitude, the love, joy, compassion, but most of all, embrace the courage. Challenge your fears to see if they're real, because, as I said at the top, 99.9% of the time they're not. They're crap that we've made up in our own head to try and keep ourselves psychologically safe for something that's not even a threat to us in the first place. That's a problem. So I would also encourage you to apply this lesson to every area of your life. Wherever you see fear cropping up, apply this lesson. Confront those fears. Take that leap of faith and watch that net appear below you. It's a beautiful thing. It really, really is. And if you need a little bit of a nudge, maybe to step off that ledge and take that leap, or maybe you just need a little help stepping out of your comfort zone because you're finding this really challenging and you're finding this really confronting, then please reach out to me. I would love to have a conversation with you with no obligations and no strings attached, just to see if we can't find a way for you to face those fears, challenge those fears, and then do what's required to turn your dreams into reality. Because if you're watching this video and you've been watching previous videos of mine, the only reason is because you have a book on your heart that you want to write, but you still have stuff holding you back. I would love to help you get those blockages out of the way so you can do the thing that you love to do, the thing that you want to do, the thing that perhaps deep in your heart you're actually born to do. It's half an hour. What do you got to lose? And you've got, let me rephrase that. What have you got to gain by taking a chance on a half hour with a complete stranger? When the subject matter of the conversation is, how do I turn my dreams into reality? If you like today's video, I would love it if you'd like it, share it, comment on it as you see fit. I would also really love it if you would follow me on social media. All the accounts, LinkedIn, all the rest of them you can find at sleekbio.com/Christopher. And last but not least, I would love it if you would join the giveaway, my monthly giveaway. This month's grand prize is Publisher Rocket, which is an amazing piece of software for any writer. ChristopherDiarmani.net. If you go there, you can sign up for the challenge, you can join the challenge, and you can also learn a little bit more about the software if you're not already familiar with it. And if you want to dive deeper, I've got a couple links there for you to go learn a bunch more as well. So with that, I hope you have a fantastic and a courageous rest of your Fear Free Friday, and I will talk to you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock.